Happy New Year, everyone! I'm having far too much fun with this frame. Let's put that behind me. I'm just making this video to say Happy New Year to everyone. I hope you all had a good Christmas. And I just want to make a quick video to reflect on 2018 and what a good year it was for Prom Ally. So I just want to quickly talk about what happened, and then at the end just gonna say some plans we got for 2019, because the plan is to make it an even bigger and even better year. We want to help even more people next year, and hopefully we'll just go from strength to strength. Let's have a little look back on 2018. Back at the beginning of the year, I had my 6-foot sign designed by our family friend Sal. Thank you. I love it. So it's one of these that you pull up like this, and I can take it to all the schools with me and to all the events, and that was a good start to the year. Very exciting. After that, my GoFundMe page, which I launched back in 2017, reached £285, which was good, and it helped pay for things like the sign. It helped pay for all these different things, printing leaflets, the website, everything, so that was really handy. After that, I went on a mad promotion thing, and I was trying to get Prom Ally known, and I was tweeting and I was Facebooking and spreading the word, and we were trying really hard to get it known, and suddenly somebody got in touch with me, a girl called Lenny. Hi Lenny, if you're watching. So Lenny is from the BBC, and she got in touch with me about a new channel they were launching called BBC Sesh. And it's where young people in Wales make videos, so some of them are comedians, some are like artists, all different things, poets. It's a new social media platform for them to have videos on, and they offered me to make a video because of what I'm running. So I said yes, and then Lenny came up to my house and she spent 2 days with us, and it was so fun, it was really good, and we spent the whole weekend filming and she interviewed me, I showed her the dress room, we even went to an event together and everything, and she filmed it all and made this incredible video, so thank you so much for that. So a few weeks later was the BBC Sesh channel launch night, so they invited me down to Cardiff, so I went on my own, which I was really nervous about because I didn't know anyone except Lenny there. So I arrived at the night and I was all dressed up, and then I thought, oh my gosh, I don't want to speak to anyone, I'm too scared, and I sat there on my own pretending to be on my phone like this, and then eventually some lovely people came up to me and we all started talking and had such a good night, and we all had a few drinks and had a laugh, and then we watched the preview of the BBC Sesh channel on the stage. There was performers there. It was such a good night, I loved it, and then a few of us even went out in Cardiff afterwards, so I went out with loads of strangers, and it was just such a good night, it was such an experience. Like about a week after that, my video that Lenny made was actually published live, and it had such a good reception, and it's actually now got around 94,000 views, which is just insane. Thank you for BBC Sesh and Lenny for making that video, because it honestly, it got so much attention and it really pushed Prom Ally just in time for prom season. During that video too, there's a scene of it where we are at an event, so we're at a wedding fair which was in Venue Cymru in London now. So thank you so much for inviting me to the wedding fair. It happens every year, I think it happens twice a year, and I took a stall there and we had such a good time. It was a wedding fair, but I took like a prom stall, but I just had it in like the entrance way, and it was really good. People were coming over and talking, and yeah, it really helped spread the word, so thank you so much Rianne for inviting me there. After that, I decided to climb Snowdon in a prom dress, and this was such a fun experience, but it was hard because I'm not very fit, but I got some friends to come with me and we all wore dresses and climbed up Snowdon. I'm a camera girl in a camera world. I'm a camera girl. I'm a camera girl in a camera world. I'm a camera girl. And so before that, we set up a Just Giving page and a load of articles went live, and then we climbed up Snowdon and loads of people donated, and we raised £1,312, which was so much more than I expected. So thank you to everyone who came up Snowdon with me and everyone who donated and shared the page and everything. It was so good, and I was so proud of us all afterwards. After that, so the dresses came in, and the dresses came in was donation after donation. The parcels were like mounting up, but every single dress, like, thank you so much to everyone who's donated. I can't even describe how grateful I am. I never expected to receive this many dresses in. I thought I'd just be buying them all, but I don't even have to buy them anymore because they're just coming in and coming in. So if you have donated and I've not thanked you, I'm so sorry. I've tried to go through all the notes and all the emails, but sometimes a box comes and there's no note in it and it gets all confusing, but most of the time I think I thanked everyone. Also, if you haven't seen your dress up yet, I've not photographed the new stock. That is going to be a target for next year, my New Year's resolution. Also, I started going around schools again this year, so I took my display, I took a mannequin, a rail of dresses and my new sign to loads of different local schools, and I took them to like the welfare department so people come and look at them and see what kind of thing that we have on offer. Articles wise, we had more articles published this year about Prom Ally than ever before. It was crazy. So we've had them in like the Daily Post, Pioneer, the Liverpool Echo, we've had them on Wales Online, we had one in a little write-up in the Metro. Something amazing happened, and I was nominated for a Pride of Britain award, which was amazing. I don't know who nominated me, but thank you. I didn't win, I didn't go on a TV programme or anything like that because there's thousands of nominees. I did get picked for the regional story, so basically pick a few stories for like different regions, and I was picked for Wales, and that was so good. So they posted my page and my like story on the TSB website, who was sponsoring Pride of Britain, so that was incredible. So thank you so much to whoever nominated me and to TSB and Pride of Britain for choosing Prom Ally. With that, I was contacted by a certain company who I still can't name. I've been waiting and waiting to name them, but I can't yet, who invited me down to London. So I went to London, and they paid for me to come down for a couple of days, and we did a massive interview, and it was this big set, this big room, and it was amazing. It was like I've never done anything like that before. I was so nervous that, oh my gosh, they had to keep refilming it because I was just like, and I was nervous, laughing every line, but it was so good and I loved it. And there is a London like vlog up on my channel, which still doesn't say who I was with, but it's like a behind the scenes of me in the hotel room basically. There's way too many people in the Addison Lake, and now I'm going in one, so I'm like, oh my god, I'm fangirling about the taxi, so I don't know what I'm going to be like when I get to this studio. And I know that you'll get by. I finally found Covent Garden. I've been walking around for like an hour, but here we go. I had a marketing meeting with a marketing brand specialist in London too, and that was eye-opening, and he's given me loads of good advice, so I've been trying to do everything that he's told me to do. Along with the same company that took me to London, they sent someone up to my house in London, no, in Wales, to film one more thing for their campaign. And yeah, so they came all the way to my house from London just for like a tiny little clip, but they brought a little sausage dog called Bean, and it was just so fun. I've also been gifted by the same company this Instagram frame, which you've probably seen now because I can't stop holding it up, and also a lot of other things, but again I'm not allowed to ruin the surprises yet, but they gifted me loads of stuff, so thank you so much for that. And generally it's just been so busy and such a good year. As you all probably know, I quit my full-time job so I can concentrate on Prom Ally and so I can work harder and not be distracted. I've moved cities from Liverpool back to London, now in Wales. 2018 for Prom Ally was the best year yet, so I'm hoping my New Year's resolution is for 2019 to be even better. We've got 2 interviews coming up in January, so keep your eyes peeled on all my social media channels, and my Facebook page mostly, that's where I quickly post everything, and my Instagram too is very active. So we've got 2 things coming up in January, and then also in April I've got my fashion show coming up, which is nerve-wracking, but hopefully it's going to be really good. My last little message is that in 2018 I helped more girls than I've ever helped before go to their school prom, and I even helped the first load of boys this year with a suit, so honestly, that's the most important thing. Forgetting all the interviews, forgetting all the articles, the most important thing is getting these girls and boys to prom, and in 2018 we did it. 2019 hopefully will be the biggest year yet, and I'm going to help even more people go to their school prom. The whole point of Prom Ally is that nobody should miss out on their school prom due to their financial circumstance, situations beyond their control. Because these pupils, they're young, they've got enough stress with their exams and like being teenagers that they shouldn't have to be worried about their financial situation, and they shouldn't have to be excluded due to that fact. So that's basically the crux of Prom Ally, and that is what I want to carry into 2019 and make sure we do even better. I need to give my voice a rest. I'm done. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks again to everyone who's helped me for the last year, and please continue to support Prom Ally next year, this year. Thanks so much for watching, and I will update you soon. Bye bye!